How are you doing? Good to have you here. Welcome to Value Chain TV. Welcome to the Brunch show on Value Chain TV. I'm so excited that you are here with me today. Yes, my name is Amarachi. If you are just watching for the very first time, you're welcome. And if you've been here for a while, it's still good to have you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. It will make us so happy, if you did that. Okay, I'm not going to be in the studio alone. Of course, I am not in the studio. What am I saying? I have with me in the studio Khadija Jibril. She's my guest.
Oh no, excuse me. I think I'll correct that. I'm here as a co-host. Please get used to me.
Okay.
And I think I can take it from there. Hello and welcome. My name is Khadija Jibril, and I think I'll do a better idea of a better introduction, so you can rest. I am happy and I'm glad to be here with you today, and I can promise you, you're going to have an amazing time with us here today. So, back to you, co-host.
Hey God, somebody that just joined us today. What now? Come on, look at the energy.
Stop feeling like a celebrity. I know you have a lot of followers on Instagram and all that, but
ouch. Khadija, you just came to it today. You will not even allow us to teach you the work. You will not even allow us to introduce you to people. You already introduced yourself. What's going on?
Calm down.
Okay.
I'm learning for the best. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you learning from the best or for the best?
No, from the best.
That's me now.
Yeah.
Hey! She know how master. But enough of all of this. So Khadija is actually going to be here on the show. So it's safe to say you're stuck with the both of us.
Yes.
It's a full package, and we're going to give you nothing but the best entertainment and everything that you need on TV. This is Value Chain TV, and of course, let's go back to the business of today, Khadija. So on this show, Khadija, we have segments. Mm-hmm. We have the pages. We have, I'm sure you've been watching, of course.
Yeah,
we have the conversation. Yeah. We have entertainment, and on entertainment, we have weird and trending. Yes. I'll show you that that's like my fave.
Yes.
So on the weird and trending, you have some trending things that are so weird, and you're like, what's going on right here? Yes, you're going to enjoy every bit of it. I am so excited that you are here with me. I'm excited that you're joining.
Too.
And you're going to have a good ride.
Yeah.
So are you. You're also going to have a good ride. So, Khadija, we're going to start with the pages today. All right, let's see what the pages are saying. What the pages are saying today. All right, now on Punch newspaper, it says Dangote refineries plan supply to 150,000 IPMAN stations. All right, away from that one, this one says kidnapping epidemic, banks enabling rapid growth of adoption industry, experts are saying here. Away from that headline to this one that says foreign medical school bills globbed to 1.58 billion naira in 6 months. This is according to CBN. Away from that headline, still on the Punch newspaper, it says ACF protest relocation of CBN units and FAN headquarters to Lagos. You can find details of the story in the Punch newspaper. Now, still on the Punch newspaper, away from the headline to this one that says forensic probe of Ibadan blast to determine next action. This is federal government saying here, saying forensic probe of Ibadan blast to determine next action. Federal government is saying here. I think this is a very good headline, and it gives us hope to understand why the blast, what's going on, and how to go forward from here. Now, away from that headline to this one here, I like this headline. It's very interesting. It says, Tinubu tax panel asks state to suspend low revenue taxes. All right, it's an interesting headline. Another one here says, goods destroyed as fire got 10-story Lagos market building. This is a sad headline. It's a sad headline. Moving away from that one to this one here that says, stop paying ex-governors scandalous pension. Falana is saying, I'll say that headline again. It says, stop paying ex-governors scandalous pension. Falana is saying, yes, this is also an interesting headline, and I'm sure you have a lot of comments concerning this headlines. I want to see your comments on the comment section. Still moving, still on the Punch newspaper. This one says AFCON South Africa cruise in 4-0 win over Namibia. I don't know if you've been following the AFCON, but it is quite, interesting because sometimes, like when I watched the Nigerian match just a few days back, my heart was pumping because, come on, it was a penalty, and please let it just be a goal. I was worried, and I'm still worried for Nigeria, but I'm sure that we're going to do better, all right, in our next match. Away from the Punch newspaper to Vanguard newspaper, this one says CBN still short of forex to declare backlog. This is Fetch is saying here. This one here says Abuja Chamber of Commerce to Tinubu, inflation squeezing businesses. This is one of the headlines that took my attention earlier when I saw it. It says Abuja Chamber of Commerce to Tinubu, inflation squeezing businesses. As you know, the dollar right now is something else against Naira. And honestly, there is high rate of inflation in the country. And we need to do better. The leaders, the people in power need to do better. Because if we go like this, a lot of people are going to starve. And it is not going to be good for the country. Thank you so much for joining me on the pages. I appreciate you for joining me. Stay with me for the next segment, which is the conversation, and you're going to love it because we are going to be talking about self-confidence. Catch me on that conversation with Khadija Jibril.
Dear colleagues and industry partners, on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I would like to invite you all to join us for the 7th edition of the Nigeria International Energy Summit 2024, Nigeria's premier and official oil and gas meeting due to take place in Abuja from February 26th to March 1st, 2024.
NIES remains the only official industry trade event of the federal government with the approval of the Federal Executive Council. Being the first edition to be held under the current administration, the importance of NIES 2024 becomes even the more significant.
The theme of the summit for this year's event is navigating the new energy world order, security, transition, and finance. It aims to match Africa's attractiveness to the right investment partnership while ensuring greater participation and engagement of indigenous businesses in the sector. Within the challenges of climate change and energy transition lie opportunities for a future where Nigeria's hydrocarbon resources play a central role in powering our nation, the African region, and the world at large, while at the same time safeguarding our environment.
His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, will be the special guest of honor. As tradition, NIES 2024 will feature the highest level of attendance by top decision makers, industry leaders, and all stakeholders from both the public and private sectors from across Africa and the global energy community.
We'll be there to personally welcome you to the 7th edition of the Nigeria International Energy Summit 2024. Further details on the event will be obtained from its website. Thank you and welcome to the Nigeria International Energy Summit 2024.
Hello and welcome back to the Brunch Show on Value Chain TV. those were very important topical issues discussed on the pages today. And moving forward, we're going to have a conversation or a segment on self-confidence. Amma, do you have anything to say?
Well, I think self-confidence is a belief in one's ability, quality and judgment, contributing to a sense of assurance and positive self-esteem. Okay, it's also, you can say self-confidence is the trust in faith, or in one's faith, to be able to do anything, to cross any hurdle, to cross any path in life. Okay, so I think I was telling you something of talking about self-confidence, and I was relating to myself that I wanted to get a form for school, to further in my education. And you were asking me, come, how are you going to do it? You're a very busy woman. You have a lot of things. You're busy from Sunday. And then I said, don't worry, I can do this. Okay, that's self-confidence. A lot of women don't have that, Khadija.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
a lot of people don't have that. And I also said something of that self-confidence is when you have the belief that you can do this, and you said something about self-confidence. Your self-confidence comes from self-awareness also.
I personally feel is I think I can just use my own definition or my own understanding of it. Yeah, I think it has to do with about you valuing yourself and you're feeling worthy regardless of any imperfections or challenges, limitations and inadequacies you might have. So it has to be in you, it has to be intrinsic, it has to be internal. You don't need other people to motivate you or to give you that confidence. It has to be within, like you have to have that seed in you before you're able to project it out.
Okay. So that's self-confidence for you. So also on this conversation, I found myself asking this question: why is self-confidence important? Why is it important to have self-confidence? Well, it is important to have self-confidence because I think nobody else can do it for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to learn how to push yourself. You have to tell yourself, I can do this. If you sit down and say, oh, I can't do this, I'll just call and then you'll just give me this. What if the person is not there tomorrow? I made an example earlier about my personal life. I think I told you earlier that I had somebody that was always there for me. So it was safe to say that I was more relaxed. And when I had to say, okay, you know what, I can't let you do this all by yourself all the time for me. I had to push myself. Take charge and push. So it is important because it's your life after all, Khadija.
Yes.
It's your life. It's your decision. If you don't get it together, it's not going to form the way you want it to.
And it's your journey. And I feel self-confident it brings you more happiness, and then it pushes you to achieve more. It energizes you. You become more satisfied and you tend to achieve more goals, which it has a rippling effect because more goals, more success, more productivity, more happiness. So it's more like a circle that keeps going around and around and around. So it's something that everyone needs to have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now let's move to how self-confidence can be gained. All right. How can you gain self-confidence?
Well, one thing is for sure that you can't buy it, but then you have to get to know yourself.
Yes.
Listen to yourself, speak with yourself. You have to have these constant inner dialogues, and then you have to tell yourself the truth. And then moving forward, you have to avoid bad habits.
Exactly.
Yes, and cultivate good habits. So it makes you more productive. And then you can say positive things to yourself.
True that.
Yeah, this positive affirmation. And then you do something for yourself. Surround yourselves with people that love you, want your success. And then tell yourself the truth and be around people that tell you the truth. No, nobody should sugarcoat anything. If you're not good enough, you're not good enough. But this is something that you can build on. They can push you, but never ever. For me, I personally think for you to be able to achieve that, don't lie to yourself. You need to be very honest with yourself. Because when you're honest with yourself, it's easier for other people to be honest with you. Okay. Yeah.
So I also think how you can gain self-confidence is by your achievements in life so far. I made mention of journey earlier on we're talking about this, and I said, so for some people, your achievement makes you self-confident. I beg your pardon. If you've achieved a lot of things in your life, there are places that you enter and you're like, I beg, now Kuwasani, because you're strong in yourself. You believe
have
that
self-assurance.
you have those achievements. Imagine you are well educated and you have a PhD and all of that, and you enter a parastatal or you get into a room full of educated people. You're not going to feel left out.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to be self-confident in yourself. Because I have this education. I belong to this circle. So for some people, it's self-education. For some people, is the challenges that they faced in life. Talking about a single mother who has raised her child alone and all of that, and then she thinks about where she's coming from and where she is right now. She's confident in herself that indeed she is well deserved to be called a good parent or a good mother or a better person in society because of where she's been coming from, or where she's coming from rather. So to just crown this whole conversation up is to say that, well, for self-confidence, if you need to learn a trade to be confident in yourself, please learn a trade. If you need to be educated, please be educated. If you need to learn etiquette, Khadija is the perfect person for etiquette. She keeps telling me, Amma, you don't sit well. Amma, you sit carelessly. You've been watching my show, so they know that I like sitting anyhow. And she'll be like, no, Amma, you sit this way. It gives you confidence, Amma. When you sit this way, she calls one princess, what did you call this one? The other day, she's like, you sit like this, and you sit like this. So, all of that can also build up to confidence. Look at how she's sitting. Very confident.
That's what knowledge does to you.
Exactly.
And then that's what, at the other end is ignorance. Because when you're ignorant, you don't have that confidence. But the moment you get a command of something, you have knowledge about it, you are enlightened about it, it becomes easier as a matter of fact. So yes, whatever you do, knowledge, self-knowledge is very, very important.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So as a woman, please, whatever you need to do to get your confidence, please do it. If you need to learn a trade, learn a trade. If you need to go to school, go to school. You need to love yourself also. That is very important, Khadija. You need to love yourself and appreciate yourself and be more aware about yourself. Know who you are. Know the value that you possess. And then you'll see that your confidence level will be on another level. Thank you so much for joining us on the conversation today. We appreciate you, Khadija. Hey! Bye!
I love that.
Yes.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Hello, welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed that conversation. I did too. Talking about self-confidence with Khadija was amazing. She's going to always be here with us, so you're stuck with both of us. All right, guys, let's go to the world of entertainment and see what we have in that space. We'll be right back. Don't move for muscle. On Saturday in Lagos, Kunle Remi and his wife Boluwatiwi walked down the aisle for their white wedding, radiating pure elegance and joy. Remi, the groom, looked handsome in a purple blazer and a black bow tie over a crisp white shirt. The bride, in her silky off-shoulder dress, glowed with anticipation. Their steps resonated with commitment. Witnessed by guests during the court paper signing and vow exchange officiated by the priest. After exchanging heartfelt adieus, Remi and Boluwatiwi end the beautiful day with dance moves alongside friends, family, and well-wishers. Moses Bliss is officially unavailable. The 28-year-old gospel singer, known for his 2019 hit song, Too Faithful, took his fans by surprise on Friday as he shared photos of his engagement with Ghanaian sweetheart Marie Wisborne. After sharing photos of the engagement ring, Bliss finally let the cat out of the bag. He revealed the identity of his fiancée, sharing videos and love-job pictures of the engagement. Interesting. I'm so happy for them and I wish them all the best. All right, thank you so much for joining us on the entertainment section. I'm sure you enjoyed every bit of that. Okay, so on the entertainment section, we saw Moses Bliss propose to his, to his sweetheart. Moses, this is a gospel artist, Khadija, and his sweetheart is a Ghanaian. It was amazing. I mean, seeing
Beautiful.
the video on YouTube, he sang a whole song for her
Wow.
with orchestra, like, you know, standing and like, I love you. I can't sing my life, but it sounds like what he did.
Really nice.
Yes, it was really nice and it was really emotional and
Mm.
beautiful. I
Quite
loved
touching.
it. I enjoyed it. I kept shouting, God when. Khadija, God when. When will somebody's son stand in front of orchestra and sing for me like that? But it was really interesting to watch that. I loved every bit of it, and it just brings me back to the point where love is beautiful, Khadija. Love is sweet
It is.
if you're with the right person. I look at Kunle that just married his baby, Tyree. Is it Tyree? Her name is a long Yoruba name, but she's also a very beautiful black woman, you know, and love is sweet, Khadija. Emma, let us go, Abi.
Yes.
So thank you so much for joining us on the show. We really appreciate you, and we would love to see you next time on the show, myself and Khadija. Okay, so make it a day with us on our next segment. We love you. Bye. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Bye. We say bye here.
Okay.
Smile. Bye. Thank you so much.